Hey everyone, it's ZLR here, and today I'm going to be going on my week 4 predictions. And last week was just like the week before. It was not good, but hopefully this week it turns around. Um, I know it's been a weird few weeks in the NFL, but hopefully we get back to how it looked like last year or something. I don't know at this point. But anyway, let's get right into this. We have the Cowboys versus the Giants, and Cowboys losing two in a row, but the Giants, they've like, what was it? The Giants. Yeah, Giants beat the Browns, and the Browns don't really look all that great right now. So I really feel like the Cowboys will get the win here. They they kind of need it right now. So I'm gonna give my respect over to the Cowboys, and I hope they win. Next, we have the Bengals and the Panthers. Uh, Bengals not doing too hot at the start of the season, going 0-3, and the Panthers they actually have a win uh, with uh, with Andy Dalton, and honestly, this game could really go any way, but I feel like the Bengals will finally get their first win here just because they really, really need to get it at this point. Um, Last week we saw that the Ravens got their first win of the season, and they were supposed to be a good team this year. So, yeah, hopefully, hopefully, like I said, everything gets back to normal and we see all the good teams being good. But next, we have the Saints and the Falcons. The Saints finally not getting a 40 score game, a 40 plus score game, I should say. And they lost to the Eagles. And honestly, I felt like that Eagles team had a pretty good defense. They really only won by 3 points. It was a defensive game there. But also, the Falcons, they have been doing actually pretty decent, I feel like. But give me a second. All right. So, yeah, anyway, like I was saying, the Saints and the Falcons, I feel like the Saints will probably win this one. Um anyway, Jaguars versus Texans. We saw the Jaguars not really get to do much. They don't look all that great. Texans, they lost in a pretty bad game last week, but I'm still going to give it to the Texans just because I feel like they will still get this win here. Uh Next we had the Broncos and the Jets. And man, this is another one that I feel like could go both ways. Aaron Rodgers been playing the last 2 weeks pretty well. Um and the Broncos, they finally got their first win with Bo Nix. But I feel like the Jets will win this one just because they do look like a better team as of right now. Vikings versus Packers. This one I'm waiting to see because I want to see the Sam Darnold led Vikings go up against the Packers if they have either Jordan Love or Malik Willis because this game's going to be good probably either way. I feel like if Jordan Love does come back, the Packers will have a pretty good chance to win. So I'm just going to give this slight edge to the Packers just because of that. I mean, even if uh, Jordan Love doesn't come back, Malik Willis has been playing pretty decent. And plus, that Packers defense already at like how many interceptions they had from last year, and that defense looking really good. So I'm gonna have to give that one to the Packers, like I just said. Um, Steelers versus the Colts. Steelers. I mean, they're getting wins. They're kind of weird wins, but they're wins. And the Colts, they, I think, just got their first one of the season. Yeah, Colts win against the Bears. And I just feel like the Steelers team is probably going to be better than the Colts. So I feel like the Steelers are going to win that one. Rams versus Bears. As I just said, the Colts won against the Bears. And the Rams, they won against the 49ers. That's a big difference from what teams they faced. I'm going to have to go with the Rams here because they just won against a pretty good team, and also they just look like a really good team right now. I know they're missing a lot of key players like Puka Nakua, friggin' Cooper Kupp, I believe, is out too, still as of right now, and others. So this one's probably going to be more of a hard fought game than how it was with the 49ers. Not too sure how this Bears defense is really going to go up against them. Then we have the Eagles and the Buccaneers. And the Eagles, they got the win over the New Orleans Saints, the team that has a lot more points than really anyone else this season so far, just because they had the two games that have 40 plus points. But the Buccaneers, they've been playing decently well. I mean, they did lose pretty bad last week, but I do feel like the Buccaneers will get back into things. So I feel like they're going to win this game. Patriots versus 49ers. I wanted to pick my Patriots for this, but no. Just no. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go with the 49ers to win here. If you guys remember week 1, I picked the Bengals and then they lost. So I'm going to see if that works again. If it doesn't, then it's fine. But if it does, I might be a curse for the teams that play against the Patriots that I pick. But yeah, 49ers getting the win there. I mean, they're still a good team. And plus, they're going up against a worse team than what they played up against last week. So, I mean, I am a New England fan, but I just have to be truthful. Then we have the Commanders and the Cardinals. Commanders actually having a really good game. And the Cardinals, they lost by. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, the Cardinals lost against the Lions, and the Commanders, they won against the Bengals. And I kind of feel like the Commanders can get the win here too because the Cardinals, they they've been doing pretty well, uh, but I just don't feel like they could get really past the Commanders and stuff. I mean, the Bengals had a pretty good game against them, but I mean, still, it's the Commanders. They have a pretty good team this year. So I'm just going to go with the Commanders here. Chiefs versus Chargers. This one's going to be a good game. Have the 3-0 Chiefs going up against the friggin' Chargers. And this game's going to be heavy hitting. I'm going to go with the Chiefs to get the win here, but only slightly. I feel like this one's going to be a very hard fought game for both teams, but Chiefs will probably get a field goal to win or something. I don't fucking know. Browns versus Raiders. I'm just going to say it. Raiders are probably going to get the win here. The Browns look like absolute shit right now. Bills versus Ravens. I feel like the Bills are gonna get the win here because that Bills team is scary as shit right now. They're at the top of the AFC East, which I thought the friggin' Miami Dolphins would, but I mean, didn't really think about the possibility of Tua getting that friggin' concussion again. So yeah, and I'm talking about the concussion from a few weeks ago. But I feel like the the Bills will win that game. Uh, Titans and Dolphins. I feel like the Titans will actually get the win here. I mean, no, the Dolphins will get the win here. I don't know why. I looked at the Bills thing and I thought I friggin' drew a circle around the Titans. But no, the Dolphins I am pretty sure will get the win here. Will Levis has not been looking good. Um really really bad interceptions every game so far for him this season. And I just feel like the Dolphins will probably get the win here. And last but not least, Seahawks versus Lions. Seahawks again a pretty decent win against the who was it again? Against the Dolphins actually. And the Lions they got the win against the Cardinals. And I feel like the Seahawks could probably have a better team as of right now just because Geno Smith's been playing really good. All the wide receivers have been really good. So I feel like just because of that, Seahawks are going to win. And for my recap, I have Cowboys over Giants, Bengals over Panthers, Saints over Falcons, Texans over Jaguars, Jets over Broncos, Packers over Vikings, Steelers over Colts, Rams over Bears, Buccaneers over Eagles, 49ers over the Patriots, Commanders over the Cardinals, Chiefs over the Chargers, Raiders over the Browns, Bills over the Ravens, whew, Dolphins over the Titans, and last but not least, Seahawks over the Lions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, do really whatever you want to do. And as always, I'll see you all in the next episode. See you around.